Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I've came out of my cave. You can see that I have the beard. I finally came out the cave. I am here today. I will not deny you guys, the right to some reactions. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm capable of, and yeah, we're gonna continue on this train. So let's keep it moving. Chugga 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 chugga. All right. And yeah, let's rock with it. Today we have the task force in charge of making sure Elvis didn't die on the toilet. It's terrible to die like that on the toilet. It explains what went wrong. So this is going to be interesting. Yeah, bear with me. This might be a sensitive topic here. Because we're talking about Elvis here, and this is the moment, where he, doesn't. It just goes all wrong. So let's dive in. All right, guys. Appreciate the support, the comments. Keep it coming, I'm trying to catch up on the request. I have like so much. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right to it. In 3, 2, 1, hit that play button. Right, let's go full screen. 3, 2, 1, hit that play button. Yeah, truck.
911, what is your emergency? Oh, God. Hello, sir? It's my toilet. Elvis has died on it.
My name is Michael Dorst. In 1977, I got a phone call from Elvis. He said, "Hello, this is Fat Elvis. I'd like to hire you to assemble an elite task force to prevent me from dying on the toilet, which is the worst way to die according to the Bible. So what do you say?" The next day, I moved into Graceland.
One of the main obstacles we faced was that Elvis's house had over 100 toilets.
Elvis told us it was smart to have lots of toilets around because it was illegal for the police to arrest you if you were sitting on a toilet.
You have to understand, this wasn't young
This is
Elvis.
a joke.
His favorite hobbies were not being Fat Elvis and having just one toilet. This was later Elvis,
Wow.
whose favorite hobbies were being Fat Elvis and always having hundreds of toilets. And he was paranoid and difficult to manage.
We wanted to minimize the amount of contact Elvis had with the toilets, so we came up with a solution to have someone else shit for Elvis.
Well, we essentially connected
Wow.
this guy to Elvis with a tube, and his
Hey, oh.
job was to shit out whatever Elvis ate.
Oh, this
That
is
guy went
fake. I thought
everywhere
this
with
was
Elvis.
serious.
Eventually, he started to get a bit of a following.
He was signing autographs, and then he wrote a best-selling memoir.
Well, that made Elvis incredibly jealous.
I'm
and
sorry.
He refused to let anyone shit for him after that. So we had to change our strategy.
I don't want to disrespect
What the hell
Mike.
is
His
this?
approach to the mission was, in my opinion, too rigid and failed to account for all the dangers
I'm sorry, but am I being too insensitive by laughing like at fart jokes, toilet jokes? I get it. He did die. This is like, what are they doing? I don't mean to giggle, but this is like a joke. I thought this was serious. This caught me totally off guard. Like, I don't know, man. I guess like this is dark humor, but I gotta see the comments. I don't. You know what? Let me pause this for a minute. I don't know if I should continue this. Mistakes are putting even more on preventing Elvis from dying on the toilet. What I love about ClickHole is you expect something really clickbaity, but no, you get exactly what the title says. I'm not sure that's a good thing. I remember where I was when Elvis died on the toilet. I was with my mom and kids at the cathedral praying that God would not let Elvis die on the toilet. Are they serious? People discuss me. They had one job. I love the implication that if Fat Elvis were dying anywhere but on the toilet, his task force wouldn't lift a finger. Wow. Are these comments serious? Like, are they literally? This seems like a joke, like a skit. I don't know if I should continue watching. It's kind of funny, but it's wrong at the same time. I remember this. I was one of the impersonators. I died alongside a legend that day. Thank you. Is this for real? Did Elvis really did have a... Oh, mama. I'm going to jail for kissing a hound dog. This takes a while to realize it is a joke. Okay, someone agrees with me. I was thinking this was real for a second. I realized it was a joke after I read your comment. My father, yeah, it has to be a joke. That's crazy. I don't... someone shitting for him. Yeah, but why are they joking on Elvis? Like, it's crazy. It's when where the elite task were supposed to make sure that would never happen. That is wild. How many dislikes did they get? Should I continue watching this? This is wild. Like, I had this in my videos to react to in my queue, just sitting there. I thought this was serious, but I guess I'll finish it. Apparently, someone requested this. This is bizarre. It's a dark sense of humor, definitely. So, you know, keep that in mind. Have an open mind, guys. I know that he died. It's not nothing to really laugh about, goof about. It's awful dying like that. These guys are making a joke, but, you know, I can get by some dark sense of humor. I mean, depends how far you go, but they're just goofing off about him on the toilet or something like that. That's just... Let's continue.
Dangerous thrusting Elvis was doing around the toilets.
Over the years, Elvis's signature hip thrust
I'm pretty sure you guys laugh too. I mean, come on. After a while from listening and hearing this, you're like, whoa, it's a joke.
had fallen out of fashion. So he wanted to find a new body part to sexually thrust, and unfortunately, he chose his eyeballs.
Now, Elvis
What?
would stand there, say, "Ooh, mama, I'm going to jail for kissing a hound dog," and then thrust his eyeballs out of his head and onto the floor.
Elvis was trying to recapture his youth. It was just sad, and also incredibly dangerous. You'd often slip out his eyeballs and fall headfirst into one of his many toilets.
I had my guys fishing Elvis out of toilets around the clock, and we actually had the situation relatively under control. And then the impersonators showed up.
Elvis returned from Las Vegas one time, having befriended a bunch of Elvis impersonators because...
You know what? I wouldn't mind seeing that. A video where there's a whole bunch of impersonators to see who might come close, you know? I mean, imagine seeing a buff Elvis, you know, huge, someone cut up, or, you know, skinny Elvis, you know what I'm saying? Fit Elvis. All right, let's get right to it.
The only
Black
people
Elvis.
could relate to at that point. And they would just be hanging around Graceland all the goddamn time, impersonating everything Elvis did.
If Elvis got a glass of water, the impersonators got a glass of water. If Elvis slipped on his eyeballs and fell in the toilet, the impersonators slipped on their eyeballs and fell in the toilet.
It was chaos.
Well, the impersonators made it very hard to keep track of which Elvis was the Elvis we were supposed to be keeping from dying on the toilet.
911, what is your emergency?
One day, I come around the corner, and I see Elvis drowning headfirst in a toilet. So I initiate CPR.
I get there and Jim's doing chest compressions and screaming, "Don't you die on the toilet on me, Elvis."
All of a sudden, he starts breathing, and he says, "Thank you very much. I'm not Elvis."
Meanwhile, the real Elvis had heard someone was dying in his house and figured the police might be coming to arrest him.
I said, "I'm
So he
not
started
Elvis."
looking for a toilet to sit on. But all his toilets were being used by Elvis impersonators, impersonating the fake Elvis dying on the toilet.
So Elvis broke into his neighbor's
Fake
house and sat on his toilet. And I guess he got hungry and decided to eat that Snickers bar.
Everyone knows not to eat Snickers on the toilet. It says so right on the packaging.
By the time we found him, it was too late.
Stupid. I call him fat. Oh, wow.
It was a tragedy.
We had a mission and we failed.
I will never forgive myself for letting Elvis die on the toilet.
Wow. Look at that picture. You know, it's funny how serious they are. Like, that's just... Keep this in mind, guys. It's a joke. I get it. You know, people make jokes, dark sense of humor. I mean, so long ago when he passed, I don't know. I'm just having an open mind, you know. And if you guys are affected by that, offended, you shouldn't be. You know, for them to actually do that, they're actually helping put Elvis on the map. But what they need to do is clarify that it's a joke, and that like if someone's new at if someone never knew about Elvis and they watch this, they're gonna think it's real, and that's not a good first impression, I'm just saying. But, yeah, to me, I've heard Elvis for I think almost 2 years, going on 2 years or 1 year. Yeah, so I've been reacting to Elvis and knowing him really well from you guys as well, and it's been interesting. All right, so this has been a hoot. This has been interesting, guys. Fire off down in the comment section and let me know what you guys thought about it. Yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Take care. God bless. Peace.
Get over here!